Sauces play a huge role in an elevated dish. Today, we're going over one of the 5 mother sauces, velouté, and some derivatives. Stay tuned to the end for the bloopers. To make sauce velouté, first we have to make a roux. We have butter and flour. Once the butter melts, add it to the flour to make a blonde roux. You'll know it's ready when it smells like sugar cookies. Then ladle in your just warm stock. This will help prevent it from lumping. Pull it off to the side. This is called a convection simmer. Using a bowl with water will remove the impurities from the spoon so that you do not have to reintroduce them into the sauce. Cook down until you reach nappe, which means to coat the back of a spoon. Then strain. To make sauce supreme, we're going to mix in velouté, white stock, mushroom, liquid, and cream. Once it's reduced down by 2/3, this is now sauce supreme. To make sauce allemande, we're going to heat up some velouté with stock, mushroom liquid, mix in 1 egg yolk, and a couple drops of lemon juice. Whisk it up, bring this up to a boil, whisk in a little bit of the hot sauce into the egg and mushroom mixture, a little bit at a time to temper it, then back into the pot to reduce. The flour inside the velouté, that's going to prevent the egg yolk from curdling. Strain it off, and you have sauce allemande. To make the mushroom liquid, mushrooms that have been cleaned and sliced with a sprig of thyme and an equal amount of water. Let this steep on the stove for 15 minutes. Once the mushrooms have steeped, strain them through. And then use the back of the ladle to push as much juice out of those mushrooms as possible. These things are like sponges, so they'll hold on to some of the best liquid. Make sauce poulette. Take sauce allemande. Mushroom liquid reduced by half. Cook till nappe. Finish it with butter. Splash of fresh lemon juice. A little bit more salt. White pepper. Then parsley. To make sauce Albufera, heat up sauce supreme. Mix with a little bit of demi-glace. And finish with red pepper butter. Salt, pepper. We're going to take this brown chicken stock and make demi-glace. How much you're going to reduce it by? It depends on the concentration of gelatin, but you're looking for a light syrupy consistency. To make stock, you want to cook it slowly to prevent it from being cloudy. But when you reduce, you want to cook it fast to prevent flavor loss. To know when this is done, it's gonna be nappe. When you taste it, it should coat the back of a spoon, but it shouldn't coat your mouth. It should be light and syrupy, and that time really brings out the other aromatics. I like to go into silicone cupcake molds because it's really easy to pop out, but ramekins work great as well. Always strain. Let this come to room temperature. To make the roasted red pepper butter, first we gotta roast our peppers. I just rub this in oil and put it under the broiler until it browned all the way around. Toss into a container and let it steam. This will take about 5 minutes. You should just be able to take your fingers and peel off all the skin. A lot of people will run these under the sink to peel off the skin, but if you can peel off the skin without it, you will retain a lot of the red pepper flavor. Open them up and scoop out all the seeds. To a food processor, add 70 grams of roasted red pepper, blend that up, and then add 125 grams of softened butter. Once you have it mixed up, pass it. This is what the butter looks like after. Whatever I'm gonna end up not using, I'm gonna put in this silicone tray and freeze it for later. This is just not only great for sauce, as a finishing butter. Fish, chicken, even steak. To make sauce Aurore, we have velouté, and then some tomato paste, a splash of sherry vinegar, and finish with some butter. How to make tomato paste. So right here, I just have 10 ounces. These are little San Marzano tomatoes, but you can use any type of tomato. Put them in raw with some salt in a food processor or a blender. Once these things are liquefied, strain into a saute pan. Once you've pressed out as much as you can from the pulp, put on the stove and reduce it till it's tomato paste consistency. If you're gonna take the time to make the sauce, you should definitely make this tomato paste. It tastes so much better than the canned stuff. Cook down. To make the roasted red pepper,